Is free-to-play the future of fighting games? Well, I mean, that's kind of been a pretty interesting topic of conversation in the past couple months ever since we got the official kind of teaser trailer here for Project L. For those who don't know what Project L is, it's actually a fighting game that is currently in development, and it is being developed by a very talented team of individuals who are making a fighting game which is based around League of Legends, right? Which is a pretty popular IP. And the thing about this game, it's been heavily implied that it is going to be free to play, as far as I'm concerned. So my personal hopes is that other fighting game devs are going to be actually looking out for Project L and seeing how that game performs. And if Project L does well as a free to play fighting game, then other fighting game devs are, hopefully going to jump in on the bandwagon and go for free to play as well. The reason why I'm saying this is what is going to happen is because Project L is going to be actually the first free to play traditional fighting game. The reason why I specify traditional fighting game is because there's Brawlhalla that exists, which is a platform fighter. It's free to play, but it is a platform fighter, so it's a little different from what you would consider a standard fighting game. So if fighting games do end up being free to play, right, I think it's important to think about how that is going to affect fighting games, right? Is it going to be affecting it in a positive way or in a negative way? Obviously, they're going to be free, right? I mean, it's free to play, the games are going to be free, but it goes a little bit deeper than that. If the games are free, how are the devs going to make money? Probably through DLC characters, right? I mean, over the span of the past decade, fighting games have been including DLC characters that people pay for, and they have been proven to be very successful in multiple games because people want their characters. So I think DLC characters is definitely probably the most obvious way that they're going to make money, but there may be other options as well to consider. One that comes to mind would be cosmetics, right? I think that is probably something that a lot of fighting game devs would probably take into consideration when it comes to making a game free to play. So like health bars, different colors, different costumes, and I think that'd be kind of dope. I think that could be pretty cool. I think that'd be a pretty good way of going about it. Another idea I had was maybe it could be a battle pass, right? So something like you have like a battle pass that you pay for, and then you get some like specific cosmetics that you can only get from the battle pass, or maybe at the end of the battle pass you get like a character or something. I don't know. Point is, there are multiple ways that this can be done. I think it's just interesting to think about that. There is something that could happen if fighting games were to become free. Fighting games could become pay to win. Now obviously I don't think they will be pay to win, and with Brawlhalla I think they did it pretty well. I don't think fighting game devs are going to want to make their games pay to win. When I think pay to win, I'm thinking about like broken ass DLC characters, right? But I don't want any of that, and I don't think we're going to be seeing any of that, but it's something that could theoretically happen, I guess, if fighting games did become free to play. I don't know, I just thought it was something pretty interesting to talk about, to think about the prospect of fighting games being free. And this wouldn't be the first time we would see this happening within a game genre. For example, even like the FPS scene, got a lot of new FPSs are actually free. I mean, Valorant, Halo Infinite, just to like name two pretty big ones that are going free to play. That definitely heightens the chances, as well as for fighting games to finally jump ship and be free to play for once. Nowadays, fighting games are kind of expensive, right? I mean, if you're looking at Canadian dollars, you're paying $80. If you're looking at US dollars, fighting game are $60, and like paying that large amount of money all while having to actually commit to the game as well, it's kind of hard for a lot of people to get into it. It's already difficult enough to get into a fighting game, so removing that price barrier at the beginning is definitely going to help people get into it. Which brings me to actually a final point that I kind of wanted to talk about. If fighting games are free, right, we're probably going to get more players. Fighting games kind of lack players, right? Fighting games just don't have a whole lot of players. I mean, even if you look at the bigger ones, apart from Smash, Street Fighter, Tekken, right? All these games have like maybe on Steam charts 2,000 to 3,000 players at once, which is like a respectable amount, but compared to some of the bigger genres, it's not enough. It's enough, but it's not enough. And I think that going free to play could definitely help with that a lot. If fighting games free, I'm gonna buy them no matter how much they cost, unless they're above 2 cents. If fighting games are free, I mean, I'm gonna buy them, for sure. What if it's free, but it also costs 1 cent? Well, that's not really free, right? You can't have something that's free, but that costs money. What if they made the fighting games free, but only if you paid? Kind of like a compromise. It's free, but you have to pay for the game after you buy it. That, you're fucking with my head, dude. That's about all I had to say about how, you know, fighting games may or may not be free to play in the future. I think it'll happen, but I would like to see what you guys think in the comments. So make sure to let me know. You know, drop a comment in the comment section down there, and you know, I'll definitely go through all of them. So anyways, this is actually my first video on this YouTube channel, so make sure to drop a like, subscribe. I'm obviously streaming this on Twitch, so a link to that is going to be on the description as well. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.